What if a country existed, but most of the world pretended it didn't? Imagine a place with its own flag waving in the wind, a government passing laws, an army protecting its borders, and millions of people calling it home. Yet, when you look for it at the United Nations, it's not there. Its seat is empty. These are the world's unrecognized states, nations that exist in practice but not in the eyes of many, on paper. Let's start with a well-known example. Taiwan. This island has its own democratically elected government, a powerful military, its own currency, and is a giant in the global tech industry. Your phone, your computer chances are, parts of them were made in Taiwan. It functions in every way like a sovereign nation. But due to immense political pressure from China, which claims the island as its own territory, most countries around the world don't officially recognize it. They trade with Taiwan, they visit, but they won't call it a country. It's like being invited to a party but never being introduced. Now, let's travel to the Horn of Africa, to a place called Somalia. For over 3 decades, it has been an island of peace and stability in a turbulent region. It declared independence from Somalia back in 1991, and since then, it has built its own democracy, held multiple peaceful elections, and maintains its own police force and currency. It's a functioning state. Yet, to the rest of the world, it's still legally just an autonomous region of Somalia, a country it broke away from a long time ago. Its people have built a nation from the ground up, but are still waiting for the world to notice. Over in Eastern Europe, tucked between Moldova and Ukraine, is a sliver of land called Transnistria. Visiting here feels like stepping into a time machine. Soviet emblems are still on its flag, and statues of Lenin still stand proudly in city squares. It has its own government, its own military, and even its own currency that you can't use anywhere else. Officially, the world says it's part of Moldova, but on the ground, it operates as a separate, self-governing entity, frozen in a post-Soviet limbo, caught between a past it clings to and a future that's uncertain. Then there's the case of Northern Cyprus, a state in the northern part of the island of Cyprus. It has a president, a parliament, and a population of several 100,000 people. Yet it is officially recognized by only one country in the entire world, Turkey. To everyone else, it's simply occupied territory. Millions live and work there, yet their nation is invisible to the global community. So, what's it like to live in one of these invisible countries? It comes with huge challenges. Your passport might not be accepted at many international borders, making travel a nightmare. Your country can't join organizations like the World Health Organization or the International Monetary Fund, cutting you off from global support and resources. Simple things like making an international phone call or sending a package can become incredibly complicated. Your nation's athletes might not be able to compete under their own flag at the Olympics. But despite all these obstacles, life goes on. Children go to school, people fall in love, businesses open, and communities thrive. The existence of these places forces us to ask a fundamental question. What truly makes a country a country? Is it lines drawn on a map by powerful nations? Or is it the shared will of a people to govern themselves? The stories of these unrecognized states show us that borders are more than just geography. They are battlegrounds of history, politics, and power. And for the millions living in these shadows, their identity is real, even if the world refuses to see it. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this interesting, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more stories about our complex world. See you next time.